Hey guys, John here, and welcome back to NASCAR 06 Total Team Control. Today, we have ourselves a nationwide race at UPS, and I'm going to try to do both these. It's going to be a truck race at California. We'll see how that goes. But for now, we got qualifying, and since it's a split weekend thing, we don't have to worry about doing two of those in a row. It's just going to be qualifying in the race at UPS. So yeah, let's do this. Alright, let's see what happens.
Alright, here we go. Don't hold anything back.
I'll try not to. Alright, so I feel pretty solid about our chances, but remains to be seen what's going to happen here. Usually run pretty good here. Fourth, that looked like it was on first or second to me, but okay. We're just not turning as well as I would like. Get a little push and then get free. Fourth's gonna have to do it, unfortunately. But that's not bad at all. I'm not complaining. So with that in mind, our teammate Rain's actually out-qualified us. That's different. Anyway, with that in mind, I'm gonna work on the setup a little bit and hopefully be ready for this race. Alright, let's head to the race. I'll see what I can do, but probably not considering... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. If we were to get ourselves way out in front and I felt comfortable... jumping away, then I would consider trying to get all of us up front, but oh gosh, that was close. So far we're off to not a great start. Machine Mill came up on us and I couldn't get off of him, and then yeah, oh my gosh, well, I just hit my teammate. And I'm gonna hit the wall. Oh gosh, there we go. Not off to a great start, but I can just get a feel for the car here. That'd be great. I'm real bad on the outside. I learned that already, so it's good to know. All right, is he still like ticked off or just mad? It's not. I don't think it's well. It's not the red that makes him want to kill me. I don't think so. There's that. He's gonna be annoying, but I don't think he's gonna be wrecking us both, at least. And Labonte's not that mad at me at all anymore, which is pretty cool. I do feel like we can get out in front here if I just quit messing up these turns. Gotta be smoother. Bobby is definitely blocking here. A little contact, but he didn't get mad about it. Rubbin's racing after all. Alright, so can we pull away? Can we pull away? I'm not sure. If we did, I'd probably jump back to what's his flip? John Hamilton. And try to bring him up through the field, and maybe we can do that challenge. Reigns is in an okay spot, although I didn't make it any easier for him. But yeah. Honestly, we're pulling out pretty nicely here. I worry that if I step away from the car that it's gonna slow down. But so far, so good. Now, when the tires wear, it's gonna be a different story. But I think I've tweaked the setup in a decent way, and now I'm starting to get a better feel for the turns now that I have room to do what I need to do. I need to not get on the apron, though. Not gonna be good for me if I do that. But aside from that, I can get on it a little bit and 3 and 4. I just can't do it in 1 and 2. I gotta remember that. Yeah, we're pulling away pretty nicely right now. This could be where we get our first win for KHI. So now to think about maybe switching back to my teammate. So I just wanted to make sure that these were set the way I wanted them. I may change the tire pressure if I see that it's wearing too quickly or whatever, but just want to check in case I get a bit sidetracked with helping out the teammates and forget that pit stops are coming up or whatever. But for the moment, let's go ahead and run a couple more laps to be safe. Car's pretty solid right now. Oh, got a little risky there. So I'm going to go ahead and switch. Oh, actually, I believe Hamilton's now ahead of Reigns. Reigns has fallen back, it looks like. And I'm looking to see if there's any DEI cars. I'm not seeing them, so... Whoops. Obviously, pit stops. Oh my gosh, that was close. Jeez, Miller, give me an inch. That could change with, like, pit stops and stuff, obviously, but... For now, it seems pretty good. So, yeah, Reigns has fallen back to 28th. So, he's got some work to do. But here's the DEI, guys. So, hopefully we can get a decent enough gap on them. But as soon as I leave Reigns, he's probably going to start drifting back again, I guess, huh? That would be annoying. Let's just try to get him far, far ahead of the DEI cars and make sure we get that challenge secured. Not that it's that important to do the challenges, I like to do it, you know? Just to make sure that, we're doing all we can. And obviously I haven't done a lot of total team control stuff in this game. People have called me on that, and it's like, usually I'm trying to focus on winning, but right now, like, our car's really good, so we're way out in front, and I can take the time to jump back here, but that was almost a big mistake. This car is not as good as mine, and I drove that in hecka too deep. Excuse me, Mike Bliss. Oh, get off me. Or, I'm sorry, Denny Hamlin. I said Mike Bliss. Wow. Don't know what year I'm in, do I? Alright, I just gotta not make contact with people, because then you get that thing where you're just glued to somebody and you can't get off of them. It's pretty bad. I really gotta stop using the apron in 1 and 2. It's way too dangerous. But we're close to getting Reigns into the top 10 here. Whoa, dude. This car isn't bad. I mean, it seems fast. I don't know why he's so slow, the AI, but it's just like a ranking thing maybe with him. I don't know. But all I know is that the car is fast. It's just not handling as well as mine, I feel. Ooh, I didn't mean to get that low. Alright. Just gonna get him safely up here. I mean, honestly, about here is probably good enough. Let's just complete this lap with him. And there we go. Oh. Well, according to that thing, I just hit the wall before I took control. Did you see that? That was weird. But my lead is bigger since I let the AI drive. That's a good sign. And I'm actually catching lap traffic, which is kind of terrifying, but eh. So what I'll do is I'll try to keep checking Like, after the round of pit stops, I'll check and see where, especially where Reigns is. Hamilton should be fine, but I'll check where Reigns is and make sure he's still up there. One problem is I missed when they said halfway on fuel, didn't I? Somewhere in that swap. Or they said it and I didn't hear it. But I'm assuming I'm going to make it at least halfway in the race, because that's how it usually works. So yeah, I guess we're just going to put these laps down. Now, I wasn't really thinking about how long this race would be, so I might not actually get to the truck race this time. And for that, oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, it's that thing where you touch doors with somebody and you just can't get off of them. But anyway, for that I apologize. So if this is the only race in this episode, it's because I decided that it was going to be too long. I am recording this like the afternoon before it needs to go up, so I am a little pushed for time, but yeah. It's been kind of stressful lately to try to get everything done, and even the things that I think I'm ahead on, that I'm like, oh crap, I didn't record that. So yeah. Alright, this lap traffic is going to be a thing. Man, Mayfield blocking me hard there. I'm going to drive it in way too deep there, but there's no room to maneuver like I had been. But man, are we building a lead, like, jeez. Okay. Why are you blocking me so deep, buddy? Frick you. Really feathering the throttle, but I mean, the fact that our lead has grown to 5 seconds is so comforting. We're gonna win this race unless some ridiculous thing happens. Oh, guys are pitting. Unless some ridiculous thing happens, but let's hope that doesn't happen. So far, our tires are holding up great, which is a really good sign. I gotta be a little more careful though, because these guys are peeling off for pit road. I don't want to get chopped off by them. I gotta be careful of that. But I mean, we're up to a 6-second lead now, so cool. Yeah, we sure do. Gotta be careful. And we got an orange fuel light, still green tires though. That's pretty great. I'm still gonna do 4 tires, don't get me wrong. But it just makes me happy that the tires are holding in there the way they are. Alright. I'm gonna probably go 2 more laps, just to be sure we got a few extra laps in the tank. Smoke up there. Alright. Should I bring it this lap or the next? I guess the next, because I didn't slow down. Okay. Okay, I hope that was speed limit. And yeah, just gonna leave it where it is because it's darn fast. Alright. So we do not want to bring out a caution right now because we are a lap down. Whoa, 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 whoa. Careful. So we want to make sure that we just hang in there until we get our lap back. No cautions. No. Oh, it almost did that thing where it was going to tip me up across his nose and bring out a caution. That would have made me so mad. We just lost a ton of time, but we did have a good lead, so let's just keep that in mind. This Truex that has stayed out. And man, we do not want a caution right now. Please pit. Okay, he's pitting now. Nice and easy until... Don't you dare until we get our lap back. Holy crap. Please just pass him. Okay, we have our lap back now. Oh my gosh. It's like they kept just trying to get me in a wreck there. Okay. We're definitely going to re-inherit the lead. How much of a lead will we have? Let's see. Guess we'll find out in a second here. Just 2 seconds, really? Is that even true? Wow. We lost so much time. Holy crap. Did we lose a bunch of time? Wow. Okay. Not sure if I feel safe about switching right now. So let's build up a bit of a lead again here. Stop driving on the gosh dang apron. Why did I just like forget how to drive? Doing fine before, John. Just don't freak out now. As I talk to myself in the third person, because I'm totally not crazy. Okay. Get this up over 2 seconds here if we can, this lead. Guess they're not having much trouble with the lap traffic back there, because they're sure not falling behind me as fast as they were the first run. That was almost a big mistake. Come on now. Don't you do it. Okay. Switch. And Tony Raines is in 7th place, so he maintained. That's good. Are there any DEI cars in front of him? Don't know. I see John Hamilton up there, which means he's probably in the top 5. But, I don't know. I'll pass a few cars just to be on the safe side. I'm pretty sure the DEI cars probably are still where they were. Doesn't look like any of them are up there. So it's pretty good right now for our challenge. Just see if I can't get Tony in the top 5 here. I think it's Wallace we're gonna have to pass to do that. Okay. That was... Okay, save it. Now that took some skill. For those of you who don't think John has any skill, John just proves you wrong. Although I did it to myself, to be fair. I caused that, so... I guess it's a mix of not skill and skill. The not skill that caused the issue, the skill that saved it. So I guess I break even, don't I? Trying to get you in the top 5 here, buddy. That's what I want. Yeah, I pushed that way too hard. Got way too deep on the apron and lost all my grip. Careful now. And alright. Get around Meal here, maybe. Honestly, just because I like Raines better than Hamilton, I'm gonna have him pass him too if I can. I need to be ready to switch back to myself here before too long. Okay. Get him past a couple lap cars here, just have him moving in the right direction. I don't know who's in second. Is it Yaley? That must be Yaley. I don't think I mean, I could catch him technically, but I'm not that worried about it. I want to make sure my car is still gaining time here, so. It's not far though, is he? Alright, you know what? Let's do it. Let's go after Yaley. We'll get Reigns a second if we can here. Sorry if you hear the jets. They've been all day long, non-stop. Sometimes they reroute them and it gets extremely loud here. Alright. Careful now. Lap car's giving me a hard time. And yeah, we're gonna get Yaley here. I see my car up there. It's not actually pulling away a whole lot, is it? Alright. Question is, would Reigns maintain this unless I put some cars between him and Yaley? I don't know, so let's do it. But we're just about to catch ourselves because, man, that car is not running as fast as it was last time on its own. Okay. Get it as it comes out of the corner here, and there we go. Well, let's just try to pull away from our teammate. Hey, look, it's Junior. And Truex. Wait, no, that's not Truex, sorry. He's up there somewhere, not too far away, I think. But, pretty sure we won this challenge, so that's cool. DEI not running super good here today. Or DEI. Why did they say DEI actually? It's Chance 2 Motorsports. Did I just make that up? Maybe. No, I'm pretty sure they said DEI. Which was kind of weird. It's Chance 2 before it became JR Motorsports. Dive under Junior here. And I guess our old teammate, is that why this guy likes us? Shields. Thanks for keeping to the outside there, buddy. I appreciate it. And yeah. Yellow fuel lights on, but we got plenty of fuel because we went well past what we needed to. Tires are still green, which is a great sign. And both of our teammates should be in the top 5 or 6, so good day. Very good day. Oh, this Lappy Lapperson here. He ran me low, and I pushed up, and he clipped me. He ran me very low, though. I'll work on it. Alright. 2 1/4 second lead. Pretty darn confident about it. Just a few laps to go. Can kind of relax because after a couple what I thought were going to be wins to start the season, it ended up kind of disappointing. Looks like we've done what we need to do to have a good setup to get out in front early. Shut up, Jets! Shut up! Sorry. Anyway, yeah, we've done what we needed to, get out in front early and dominate this race. We had a couple real close calls after the pit cycle with the lap cars because people staying out longer and things not cycling well that could have brought out a caution and just ruined our whole race. But we got through that part and we helped our teammates. All in all, this has been a pretty great race. And slip past Miller here. And this is it. 2 more turns, and we'll have our first win for our new team. And a heck of a good points day. Woo! Oh, my hands are cramped. Let's burn it down. We earned this one for sure. I knew we could win with this car and win early. Circumstances just did not work in our favor at Daytona and what was the second one? Vegas? Whatever the case, we got the job done at UPS. Oh man, glad that's over though. Alright, so our buddy Tony Raines hung on. So he started second and ended up finishing second, even though he fell back to 28th at one point. We helped him get back up to the front. We led 75 laps. Wow. Top 3 guys started in the top 4. That's pretty interesting. John Hamilton with a top 5, so our whole team in the top 5. We pulled him up a bit there. And, yeah. Crocker and Boyer with big runs up from the back here as well. Pretty cool. But, yeah. Let's move on. Aw, yeah. Alright, let's see that we no doubt got this challenge. Yep, way to go, says Martin Truex. Super impressed. Even though he had a bad day, he's happy for us. How about that? Let's look at our contacts. We must have another challenge. Todd Cleaver, our teammate in the trucks. If your team can finish in the top 5, I'll make sure you get a bonus of $52,000. Yeah, let's. Let's. So that means that we are going to have to. Actually, hold on. Let me just make sure. American Racing Wheels 200. Is that the next one? Yeah, American Racing Wheels 200. So we have to make sure Cleaver gets top 5. Well, that we both do. Okay. All right. That seems incredibly doable. However, because of how long that race was, I am actually going to end the episode there. I'm sorry, I know I said I would do both, but if I have more time, and I should have more time, I'm going to try to do both of these for you guys for the next week. So, yeah, sorry about that, but thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you enjoyed, hammer that like button, share with your friends, subscribe if you're new to join the Wolfpack, and I will show you the points. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. Let's go look at the points. And there you have it, guys. We are sitting at the top of the point standings now after kind of a rough... I mean, I say rough start. We had a 2nd and a 6th, right? But we were trailing, if I recall, Kenny Wallace, possibly J.J. Ailey as well. But the point is, we are now sitting atop the point standings by 20 points. And you can see the rest of them up there. Our teammate John Hamilton. Our teammate Tony Raines in the top 10, although he will miss some races because he shares that ride, or... well, sort of shares that ride with Tony Stewart. It's a kind of a weird thing the way it works, but basically they both have the same car number, and when one's car is out there, the other one isn't. So Reigns may have a hard time staying in the top 10 in points. I'll do my best to help him whenever possible. But John Hamilton off to a good start, and here we are at the top of the point standings, which is definitely going to help me to decide... you know, what we're going to do this year for sure. As long as we're up front winning races and dominating, it would be great to be able to move on to the Cup Series sooner rather than later. I would like to win a truck championship, but it is going to be pretty difficult to do both. So we will see what happens, but regardless, as I said, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time for more NASCAR 06. Bye!